Look how chill and relaxed we are this week. But it wasn't like that last week or the week before. So I'm gonna tell you all about how I got, I don't know how you want to call it, ginger poisoning, OD'd on ginger, something like that. So I'm gonna be real honest with you all. This is a health channel and I really don't want it to be a everything is always perfect health channel. I want this to be about the good and the bad. And right now I'm gonna, talk about the bad that happened to me these past 2 weeks. So I started with this TikTok weight loss challenge and everything started really well. And then I got sick. It started with a cold, just a normal cold. And I have lots of colds and it just causes my nose to be a little runny and, just minor symptoms. But I had a headache. It was really horrible. And I used to have really bad migraines. So I panic when I have headaches. I really get cravings and whatever. I just feel really anxious when I get headaches because I'm really afraid that the migraines will come back. So I started medicating myself and I'm not used to taking any pills, any medication for pain. So whenever I take something for pain, it really kicks in. And I used, a lot just to keep the pain under control. And then comes the day when my headache starts feeling a bit dormant. And I think everything's going to be going better. But I start feeling really tired, like really tired. I'm talking about falling asleep in the middle of the day tired. Well, I'm definitely not the person to sleep during the day. I only do that when I'm really sick, when I'm so depleted of my energy because my body is working like crazy to, heal itself. I'm gonna call that part 2 of being sick. And then came part 3. I started getting cramps. And that's the point where I decided enough is enough. I have to tell you, these cramps were really heavy. And they kept on coming constantly. There was no in between, there was no rest, there was nothing. I just had constant cramps. And I was this close to going to the doctor. But I told myself the doctor is only going to medicate you more and they're going to send you to a hospital to check yourself out. And 2 weeks will pass because COVID patients have priority over regular patients. And I spoke it into existence. I told myself, today's the last day you're going to be sick. You are going to get better starting tomorrow. And you all know how it works. You cannot just say, I'm going to get better. It's like saying, I'm going to win the lottery and not buy a ticket. So I started researching what was I doing different from 2 weeks ago. And I started a TikTok challenge, but I thought it was the pineapple because I stopped doing the pineapple TikTok drink because I know that I cannot tolerate fruit in the middle of the day. So I stopped doing the pineapple and I only drank the, ginger. And I only drank the ginger instead of the pineapple. And then I started bleaching my teeth. So I started using even more ginger because I drank it as a tea and it was helping me because I had a cold. My throat was sore. So ginger was the answer to everything. And then I Googled, can you be allergic to ginger? And everything that Google said about ginger was positive. Ginger is just great for your intestines. Ginger is great for your metabolism. There are so many health benefits to ginger. And I kept on reading and reading and reading because I just did not get it. Should I drink more ginger? And then I saw somewhere the amount of ginger that you're supposed to have when you're using it. This is the amount of ginger that you can have each and every day. Not this, but 1.5 centimeter of this. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. I'm going to be generous here. It's a little over 1.5 centimeter. So this is the amount of ginger that you can have every day. This is the amount of ginger that I had every day. So I'm guessing a minimum of 10 times the amount that you're supposed to have every day, if not more. Because I'm just eyeballing. I could have kept on drinking just the amount that you were supposed to drink of ginger, but at that point I was so scared that it would take me weeks to recover that I quit cold turkey with the ginger. I did not have any ginger since, and it has been 3 days. The first day I still had some cramping, but my headache was completely gone and I started to regain my energy. The second day I had nothing. I'm telling you, nothing left. And then my bowel movement returned, because when you're taking too much ginger will do different things with you. You get bloated a lot, and in my case, my bowel movement stopped, so I couldn't go to the toilet, which makes you even more bloated. And too much ginger will also cause you to feel really sluggish and tired. And another thing that ginger does to you is give you cramps. So I was having let's say a classic overdose of ginger. And it has been 3 days since I stopped. It has been a day and a half that I'm feeling just perfectly normal again. I mean, I cannot believe that something as small as having too much ginger that's actually really healthy for you, I cannot believe that something like that could cause you to get so sick. So please use me as an example. Don't let this information go to waste. Too much of anything can be bad for you. I'm talking about vitamin pills, I'm talking about too much fruit, which will give you too much sugar in your body. I'm talking about too much herbs. It's known that people tell you, doctors and health specialists tell you, if you're starting a diet or a fitness routine or anything different than what you're used to, if you change your lifestyle, see a specialist and check yourself out. Just check if you're fit to this new regimen. And I understand how difficult this can be, because a lot of professionals, a lot of doctors these days, they don't listen to you. They just tell you what you want to hear, or they prescribe painkillers or anything to have the symptoms go away instead of finding a solution to your problem. Can you believe how dark it just got? It's going to rain again. That's just a sad thing, because if you find the root of the problems, and most of the time it's actually food and lifestyle, if you combat the roots of the problems, you're going to save so much money on medicines and healthcare. But I guess that's the sad world that we live in these days, and we just have to deal with it. We have to take our own responsibilities, do your research, try and live healthy. Don't OD on health foods, because too much of anything is going to be bad for you. So needless to say, I tried these 2 weeks and I did succeed a little in bringing my weight down. But I have not stood on a scale this week, and I'm going to skip this week altogether. I'm going to focus on getting my routine again, and it's actually going pretty well. I started having the energy to work out again. I guess I'll have to extend my 1 month of losing weight. I don't think it's fair to count those past 2 weeks of me being sick within my weight loss journey as fair results. So we are basically going to start over again, and hopefully this time there will be no problem whatsoever. So no TikTok juice, no ginger or anything extraordinary. We're just going to intermittent fast, work out in the morning, have a good routine of sleeping and working, exercising, 8 hours of fun, 8 hours of work, and 8 hours of sleep. And that's basically it. I don't think being vegan is an advantage in losing weight, because vegans do eat potato chips and french fries, and those things are all lots of carbs and fats, and that's a high volume in the calories that you can have as a human with moderate exercise. I think with my weight and my height, I can have about 2,000 calories. I'm not going to count calories. I'm going to eyeball this. Normal portions and no more than 3 meals. Try not to have anything in between, and try to have less sugar. I'm going to start talking about sugar next week, and I'm going to start talking about my weight loss journey again next week, because the coming week I am going to be on top of everything, because I'm ready for it. I'm feeling healthy as ever, and we are going to still make this happen. This was just a quick detour, being sick 2 weeks, but we're back. Okay, see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.